AP is 13 years old. He's in Ortho K and vision therapy for myopia management. In the past, he had been in Ortho K with CRT lenses with another doctor, and then he came to us. Why don't you put in your own words, what do you notice? What changes have you noticed? What can you tell us?
With the CRT, it would both are about like equally clear in the morning, but with the CRT, like as the day progresses, my vision got like a good amount worse. So at nighttime, it wasn't very clear. It was still clear, but not too clear. Versus with Ortho-K, like by nighttime, my vision was still almost as clear as it had been in the morning.
Right. Because now you're wearing wave lenses, which are customized to your cornea. They're made specifically and designed specifically for your cornea. And you're also in a program of myopia management in our vision therapy department. What can you tell us about that?
So that is like something that I have to come in the office once a week, and then I have like eye exercises at home to help with like my eyes and double vision and stuff like that.
Right. And why are we doing that?
To like kind of like teach my eyes to work better.
And who controls your eyes?
Me.
That's right. So we're essentially teaching you rather than your eyes, because it's your brain that controls where your eyes are pointing and how they're focusing. And so we're doing two things simultaneously. One, we've changed the structure of the front part of the eye. Okay, we've changed how that's shaped. And we've done that without any surgery, because we know that LASIK surgery is not an option for you because A, you're too young, and B, LASIK doesn't really solve the underlying problem. And what I find is many people have other problems that are associated with LASIK. But the bottom line is we haven't done that. We haven't changed, we haven't taken away anything of your cornea. We've simply reshaped it. So that's called structure. And in therapy, what you're doing is you're changing how your system works. We call that function. So we're working on both, changing the structure of the front part of the eye with these customized wave specialized Ortho K lenses, and we're helping you readjust or learn how to use your visual system more effectively through the myopia management vision therapy program. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's why you're coming in on a weekly basis, and that's why you go home and do the therapy, home activities, so that it becomes part of you, and you know how to use your visual system. So rather than your eyes becoming more and more nearsighted each year, you're actually able to hold it. And as long as you wear the Ortho K lenses, you'll continue to be able to see the blackboard, and ultimately when you drive a car, and ultimately when you go to college. Anything else you'd like to add?
I think that covered all of it.
How was it learning how to insert and remove your lenses?
Um, it was pretty easy. With putting them in, I'd already done that with my CRT lenses, and I was like very young when I had to get CRT lenses, so that was pretty hard for me back then. Here, it's a similar approach to putting them in, and it didn't require much practice. But taking them out, with the CRT lenses, I'd been taking them out a different way than I had to take out the Ortho-K lenses. But I was able to learn to take them out like in like a day or two, and I was able to get them out first try by the end of the week.
You're doing awesome. We're very proud of you, and we're so happy that we've been able to help. Let's turn to Dad now. What can you tell us? What changes have you noticed in your son?
So, before this myopia therapy start, we see that he tilt his face and looking onto the TV. After this therapy starts, the slowly reduce, and now we see that he watched more straight.
Yep. He doesn't
Yeah.
squint his eyes.
He don't squint his eye.
Yeah.
Earlier, he squint his eye a lot to that he can read clearly. Now that decrease good. Now almost I rarely see. Earlier is like normal. He always squint his eyes and he looks. Now it's drastically reduced.
Overall, are you happy with the decision you made?
Of course, yes.
Good. Again, I'm so happy that we were able to help. Anything else you'd like to add?
Uh, with CRT lenses, he aware started 5 years back. Before we moved to these ortho care lenses, completely, doctor asked us to stop wearing CRT lens. We came to know that yes, CRT lens work well. His eyes number almost remains same. So definitely I will say CRT lenses is working for him.
I agree.
There is no question about it. Now with the ortho lenses, we see that the problem he was facing mostly in evening or night time to read, that reduced. Now his vision is still almost like 20/20
Yeah.
at night time, and that's surprise.
And he removed his lenses about 10.5 hours ago, and he's still seeing down to a 20/20. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that we were able to help.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for sharing.
Yep.